Hello, everyone, and welcome to June. Can you believe we're almost halfway through the year already? This is a general reading. If you'd like a personal reading, if this doesn't resonate with you, please contact me. I do readings by Skype, email, or phone. Okay? So it's interesting because yesterday I was going to do the reading and I didn't, but I already got guided messages yesterday. I use the cards as a guide, but I get messages quite frequently from Spirit. And the interesting message I got yesterday was to change things up for this month of June. It's time to do reservations and camping trips and plan for summer vacations and fall vacations too. But the message I got was do something different. Not necessarily completely different, but just change things up. I got for people that are, or some people anyway, that are going to the same place every year, especially at the same time. It might be comfortable and you know the people and you know the place and it's, you go there because it's, it. But for some reason, I don't know what the reason is yet, and I don't think anyone else knows, but you will when you do this, if some of you want to take this advice, just change things up a bit. I'm getting the feeling that some of you would like to do something different for your vacations, but you're afraid your spouse is going to say, what? Why? I mean, why do you want to go somewhere different? We know the place, our kids like it, but just say, I want to do something different, if you do, and don't acquiesce to your spouse just because, it's a good idea to, if you do go somewhere different, I'm seeing that it will help the relationship, it will help your family, it will somehow, you'll meet someone that will say, hey, I have a good business proposition for you, or wow, our kids are the same age, maybe we can get together again, and you'll find a new hobby, you'll find new people, new contacts, and even if you don't, it's getting outside of the box. That's what I'm trying to say here. When things get too comfortable, they can become a little boring. And we need to broaden our horizons and do different things. If you're always golfing, then why don't you play baseball or go for a swim or play tennis, just to change it up. Okay, so that's the message I got yesterday. The other message I got was I just want to send a lot of love and sympathy to people because May seems to be and is a challenging month for a lot of people. There's been people in the hospital, there's been people with health issues, and unfortunately some people have passed that I've heard about. So just sending you lots of love and in the healing process, okay? So I'm going to continue on with the reading now. Okay, this is for the month of June. I chose 3 cards. I meditate first, and then I choose the cards, of course, without looking for our best, for the best interests of all. The first card I got, so this is for the beginning of June, is drink more water. Now this is really, really important. I'm always telling people as a therapist to drink more water. We think we do drink a lot, but we actually don't. Soda doesn't count, coffee does not count, of course, beer doesn't count either. So fresh, clean water, use a filter if you can, of course, not just tap water. If you're thirsty, it's a sign that you're already dehydrated. So we need to, and especially when the weather's getting warmer, we need to drink more water. This is a goddess, a Shun, and she also helps you with your romantic life, with beauty, like the planet Venus helps you with that, with attracting romance. It's also a message to go near the water, waterfall, lakes, rivers, oceans, whatever body of water is near you. Because it's spiritual, it's cleansing also. So it's also good to take a cleansing bath, do a detox. This is a good time of year to do it. It's still spring. And this is also the abundance card. So it's a very, very good card, okay? Through the middle of the month, we have, listen, this is really important. It's Manjushri, who is Buddhist. And this is to listen to others, but actually this card really means to listen to yourself. It's to listen to your inner voice. We can't really listen to our inner voice until we quiet the mind. And that means that's why we meditate, to quiet the mind and get rid of all that mental chatter. Because when we do listen to our inner self, that's when we really get to know ourselves. And if we're trying to make a decision, the best way is to not think about it, actually, and to let it go. Surrender it, think about it, surrender it to the universe, and to not dwell on it, because we often analyze things and dwell things too much, and it doesn't help the situation at all. So just quiet the mind. If you can meditate or go outdoors, go for a walk, turn off the news, the radio, anything, and you will start to get messages, okay, from the divine, from your inner knowledge, okay? So this is really important for the mid-month, okay? Through to the end of June, this is amazing because this is a spiritual law of attraction. This is extremely a powerful card. Melchizedek, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly, was a very powerful priest king. He's also connected with Jesus and Archangel Michael. Very powerful. He's an alchemist. He works with sacred geometry, which I actually had a vision once of sacred geometry. It was very, very beautiful. And this is about connecting with your inner self. It's secrets of the universe. It's really, really important. Janosch is what I've also researched on. He deals with sacred geometry and in beautiful artwork too, and cards, which I also have. So we're really, really opening up the portals. We're really opening up our minds more, and a lot more people are believing in a lot of historical things and things that have been covered up for many years, but we're starting to find out about. And the law of attraction is always in working, okay? So think positive thoughts. Don't focus on what you don't want. I keep saying that, but we have a habit of doing that. When you don't like a situation and you're complaining about it or focusing on it, it's just going to keep happening. So we're human, you know, but focus on what you want, okay, not what you don't want. So this is a law of attraction. It's also abundance, but it's a very powerful card. So I love this one, okay? Also pay attention to your dreams and your daydreams. Also, because it is June, technically, or historically, it's usually the month that people get married, or a lot of people get married in June. So I'm going to choose a card from the Romance Angels and see what's coming up here. All right, what do we have here? I'll show you what the card is going to be. And oh wow, we have the engagement card. So look at that. I just said that June was the month of weddings. And this is the engagement card. It doesn't necessarily mean an engagement per se, but it also means a higher level of commitment. So if you're just starting to date someone, you may start to date exclusively, or you'll have just be more committed to each other. There'll be more bonding with each other. So it's a beautiful, beautiful card, engagement. Okay. I'm also going to choose a card from the Law of Attraction cards. These are Esther and Jerry Hicks. These are beautiful, beautiful cards. The Law of Attraction again. So since we got that card, the last card with Melchizedek, I would like to choose one of these cards. I haven't used these for quite a while. I usually use them as an affirmation to work on, which are very powerful affirmations. They are really to the point. I really, really like them. So I'm going to choose one and ask what we need to know for the month of June with the Law of Attraction cards, what we need to focus on. Okay. All right, it's this one here. So, my every relationship can now feel better. Isn't that a beautiful card? They're up in a hot air balloon. I love it. So it says, by intending, as you are moving into a segment of relationships, to focus upon your points of harmony, to give your great attention not to what you are disagreeing about, but to the things you agree upon. That is the resolution in all relationships. For when you focus on what you do not like, by the law of attraction, you solicit more of what you do not want. My God. I just was talking about that and look what came up. That's amazing. Now, I didn't plan this at all. As you can see, I was shuffling the cards. I didn't look at them at all. So that's amazing. So the law of attraction is really, really working hard, especially this month. And that's all we have to do is focus on what we want and not what we don't want. It's pretty simple. It's just training the mind, okay? So namaste. I wish you much love and abundance and good health. And I would love to help you with a psychic reading or an energy session, okay? So we'll see you next month. And happy birthday, Geminis, okay? Take care. Bye-bye now.